Hello, this is Dry Oasis. I'm your host, Danny Hargraves from sunny Palm Springs, California, and these are my two co-hosts, Kirby and Snorlax. Say hello, Kirby and Snorlax. Hello. Yes. Anyways, continuing where I was on yesterday while I was playing Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Actually, first thing I need to address is Guitar Hero Aerosmith and the World's Tour video. So, as you might have guessed already when highlighting it, some of the media audio was muted and therefore you couldn't hear anything. So that will be that for the highlight, but it I was blocked from showing it on my YouTube because I'm guessing it has to deal with the footage that was on camera for the game. So in light of this, when it will come to actually bringing the video down to YouTube, I will have to make more highlights again just to make sure that I don't play anything that's with the with the music and all that such. So I'll have to look over and over again to see where that where the copyrighted stuff is and take care of all of that. Unfortunately, that means any of the other stuff that was streamed will have to be cut off from the YouTube site. So, if you want to see the whole experience, you'll have to look at via Twitch. Sorry about that. And that will come into play with two other games I'm thinking about taking care of. Going out to Pro Skater 1 and 2 for the PS4, and eventually Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. And as for that game, I will get into that game for a little bit, but that will also have to take care of its own things as well. So if you like the rhythm game content, even though I've been kind of bad at it, probably some calibration thing on my end, then enjoy the show. As for Aerosmith itself, when I was talking about Dream On yesterday, it was the first time I heard it was during that one ice hockey Olympics thing where it was the US against Russia. I forgot the name of it, but I did hear Dream On as one of the songs for that. So I think that was my first time I ever heard Aerosmith in a capacity. So it was interesting going into that and hearing it there and then. Yeah. And not only do I say that Aerosmith is one of my favorite bands of all time, but maybe my favorite. I've Even though I put off with doing this since like 2014, I always had this ambition to put not all of them, but some of the songs and put them into a jukebox musical kind of thing. And I've always titled it Walk This Way. I never really got into actually fully completing that as of making this, but I still have the ideas in my head. I sometime would like to see that come to fruition one of these days. Maybe. As for the Eagles and Steely Dan, as noted before, I actually watched them in concert yesterday and they were amazing. Steely Dan, the band played a good amount of their songs like Bodhisattva, Reeling in the Years. What else was there? Oh, what else there was? But Steely Dan was really great band opening for the Eagles. And as for the Eagles themselves, My gosh, it was they played most of their greatest hits so far, including some solo work like, let's see here, Tequila Sunrise, Witchy Woman, Life in the Fast Lane, Flying Eyes, New Kid in Town, Desperado. I think Desperado was the closer. Flying Eyes. Heartache. Oh no, wait. Heartache Tonight was the closer. That was it. As for solo work that I've noticed, there was Joe Walsh, Joe Walsh's Rocky Mountain Way, Life's Been Good, and Funk 49, I believe. It was all incredible. Although I think Joe Walsh kind of like had some parts singing during that. Although, to be fair, he's currently in his 70s or so, so that's understandable. As for another song that I didn't think about, it would be included, would be Boys of Summer. Boys of Summer. I just, I really would have wanted to hear Dirty Laundry or Sunglass. No, wait, not Sunglasses Night. That's not a good. Well, Eagles wise, but well, actually, would Dirty Laundry be Eagles adjacent? But yeah, let's see here. In the City, of course. Almost forgot that one that was featured in the Warriors movie. Witchy Woman. Nice. I forgot anything else. A Lawn Run? Maybe? I forgot. Anyways, what else am I getting? Oh, yeah, so which I what I thought would be the encore or the last track to end it all, of course, would be probably their biggest hit ever, Hotel California. And man, even though it was in a different key from what I usually associate with it, man, they still played incredible, including the dueling guitars and all of that. Man, it was such phenomenal. And yeah, the Eagles were incredible, and that's all I have to say about that. Yeah. What happened after the concert was pretty interesting. Got locked out of my own car, couldn't find service, had to basically walk to the nearest city, go to the nearest gas station and hotel. And keep in mind, the concert ended at like 12ish. So, wait, yeah, 12ish. So, no, not 12, but sometime around 11. So, everybody was getting ready to do their stuff. And by the time I tried to get into my car, it was about like 12:30. So, unfortunately, because of circumstances, I had to leave my car for the night and get it, and thankfully got it back today. Man, that was one heck of a thing. And it took me 30 minutes to get to a gas station. And in this at night currently, it was like, I know, 60 degrees. How I'm still alive and kicking is very, very curious. Maybe I'm just that durable. Oh, and hold on while I talk to my while I get my stuff. Please, you can talk to my friends Kirby and Snorlax. Yep. As you can see, this is Eagles the long goodbye theme. Oh yeah, there was also Take It Easy. Take It Easy, Desperado. Anything else? No, not really. They also had that merchandise as well as this little Hotel California water bottle thing. I got two of them. Yeah, but I won't use it. I won't use that. I would do anything. Anyways, let's see here. Any new developments? Oh, okay, let's see here. I got me a little Togepi thing. Here it is a button. And because I'm currently into an interesting four. You know what? I'll call them a quartet because it's a group of four people. What else can you call them except for a quartet? Because of a quartet of certain YouTube individuals I've been following recently, this one is for a certain YouTuber in particular. Rise up, the Piplup Nation. Rise up. And let's see here. And though it's been a even though I'm not sponsored by them by any means. Got me a little case of Studios. Studios. If you don't eat them, you're not booty enough, or something like that. I don't know. I just felt like getting this, the Christmas edition. Of course, I'm not going to open it. This is a collector's value thing. Plus, I'm guessing that the inside would probably smell like skunk anyway, since this is a collector's edition. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Gosh darn you. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston. I hope none of them get released this year. Especially Big E. I mean, that guy's currently like recovering. It would suck if he got released. The New Day is one of the best factions in the WWE. So this time it would be a shame if they got rid of any one of the members or they were replaced. Man, would I love to see Xavier Woods at least win the WWE Championship one of these days. He's long overdue. Like, Kofi Kingston was the most overdue. I was surprised when Big E won his one. But Xavier, man, for all of his work and just being a fan of video games in general, man, I definitely respect the guy. Is he currently, like, recovering or something? Mm. So, yeah. I guess I will get ready for my eventual playthrough of Guitar Hero 3. I'm probably just going to stream a little bit, not like the long playthrough that I did yesterday. I mean, by the end of it, I think I was getting like very sore streaming with my left hand, and I somehow barely got it, and it felt very sore today, early in the morning. So yeah, I will meet you all in a little bit, and I hope you all take care, and I will be back in a little bit. Bye bye.